I'm pushed. You should be live right now on the other side.
On another.
Yep.
Okay. I can't see anything. Oh, I can see me. Never mind. Don't get up. I can't see anything. Oh, that's gonna get bad. Oh, I can see me. Never mind. Don't get up. I can't see anything. Oh God. Ooh, Woo! Nobody wants that.
Oh,
okay,
man.
Everyone's kind of hopping over, but we are live now. Thank goodness. Is he coming down the stairs? Welcome everyone to a World of Heart live stream. It seems like we always have problems when we schedule a live stream.
Well, and this is YouTube just changed their platform with the encoder.
yeah.
So something happened. It broke the I mean, not that anybody cares, but there's an encoder key and it broke, and I couldn't restore it. It wouldn't connect to that video anymore.
Well, let's make sure everyone can hear us okay and see us okay.
Well, it looks like everybody's making it over. Tiffany did mention there in the beginning that she could see you. So as soon as you popped on, it looks like folks are coming over.
I can see me.
Can everybody hear us well? You want to go through all of this real quick?
Yeah. Everyone should be now. Okay, here's where it sucks because I had the other description box all done.
we'll bring it over.
But I will, at the end, transfer all the information, and linked below will be the entire 24-hour event plus Mary Polanco, who is next after me, and what else? There's an echo?
A little bit. I don't know.
It's probably sound related. Because I could be too far away from the microphone. I could be talking too loud. I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll see here.
I don't know. What did I forget? Oh, also, there will be a giveaway here. This live will have a giveaway within the hour, and then you can also comment on all the live events after they are done for another giveaway. And
Tiffany's website.
Oh yeah,
if they wanted more details.
You can go. You can have all the information from TiffanySolario.com, and that will also be linked below eventually.
And then I'm gonna put the graphic up.
Yay!
Talk about
sponsors.
the
Thank you to all the sponsors. And we have a fabulous project. Okay? It's going to be so fun.
Okay. It's back on. You ready to get started?
Yeah, let's get started. This is what we're making today, and I'm going to try to read the comments. It's time to make the donuts. I made this one earlier this week, and I made it for Tim. Let me open it so everyone can see. Here's the front, and then here's the inside. I hope everyone can see that. Anyway, it was Simpsons inspired, but we're going to use the same stamp set to make this card, which was kind of like a box, and someone had unwrapped some donuts, and these are all my favorite donuts, the chocolate ones, the powdered sugar, and the sugared donuts. Basically anything that has sugar on a sugar. So using the same stamp set to make two kind of really different cards. So I made a few step outs. I feel like I'm just talking to myself when I can't read the comments.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually trying to make sure that everybody's migrating over, so I apologize.
Oh, good. I'm glad that everyone's
if
trying to.
I'm a little quiet, I'm just trying to make sure that everybody's making the transition here.
So this is by the Stamp Market. It's called Donuts, and it has 2 dies that you can buy. But I'm not going to use the actual donut stamps. We're going to use the sentiment. But we're just using the dies and some Copic markers. I think I forgot to pull my Copic markers. So for this one, it's the same thing. We're going to do the same exact thing, but for the change is going to be the Nuvo drops that I use and the sprinkles. These sprinkles are Brutus Monroe. And on my blog, all of the supplies are listed for this if you want to try to replicate something like this. But I need to grab some Copic markers. I'm sorry.
We're off to another fantastic start. Man, our lives are legendary. No, I mean, I don't know. Is it bad? I hope it's not bad. She's coming. She's coming.
All right. Look, don't be treating me this way. I have a heart condition.
Hey, you know what? It gave everybody a chance to come over, and you know, there's 124 people that are here right now that just watched all of that blank space. People, you know, they just must really love you.
Okay, so I've got Neenah 110-pound cardstock, and my little Sizzix sidekick here, and my dies, the donuts from the stamp market. I'm going to do both the donut and the frosting. I'm going to have 3 donuts and a frosting. Usually I do more because this is fun. You can make lots and lots of donuts. And also somebody takes all my donuts. He's upstairs.
It's not me. So everybody is always really so very supportive when we always have these little issues, but we've gotten our technical difficulties down to being solved generally in less than 10 minutes. So I consider that a personal win.
We are so terrible. How unprofessional.
Well, you know, if either one of us were videographers, or we'd be doing this for somebody else.
Yeah. Read some comments so I don't feel like I'm by myself.
I'm sorry about that. I'm just wrapping up the other thing here. Tiffany's eating a donut at this moment.
Man, we should get donuts after this.
What?
Wait, we gotta wait for after Mary's, then we can get donuts.
But we got donuts the other night, and they were not good.
I'm not sure who's after Mary, and I'm not being offensive when I say that we can go get donuts after Mary. I'm not sure who's after Mary.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to be a little bit more participatory here and not try to migrate that information over. We'll move it over after the live here. That way we're not sitting here with quite so much darkness here. So why don't you, for a moment at least, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm cutting my donuts.
Oh.
Yeah. I did talk about that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to you.
So I cut my donuts from Neenah 110-pound cardstock. This is great because it's really heavy. So when you put all of this stuff that we're about to put on it, it stands up. I want a piece of copy paper. I always keep copy paper around for things like this.
So, and one of the things that I'm realizing really, really quickly is that I'm very much in the minority. Again, everybody here is a huge donut lover.
Oh yeah.
It seems like everybody here.
I know what my people eat. You're just a weirdo.
Yeah, well.
All right, so I've got some Copic markers, some donut colored Copics. I've got 4 different ones. You don't have to do this. I mean, it's not like you're gonna be judged on your Copic marker abilities for this type of card.
Oh, Tina Barker says that it would really be great if they delivered donuts like they deliver pizzas.
Yeah, how come they don't have that? Because nobody wants to do that first thing in the morning? Does anyone know that I delivered pizzas? It was my job to deliver pizzas for 12 years. I did that. Does that make me sound like a loser?
I mean, You delivered pizza for over a
I
decade.
basically drove my Jeep around and collected money.
I don't think there's anything at all wrong with that.
And I was cute, and I was young, and I got nice tips. Because I was a young, cute person driving around my Jeep.
Ruby
delivering
Stone
pizzas.
was the first female baker in the U.S. Army, 1973 to 75. She's a pie girl.
What?
That's what she said.
Oh.
I assume that what she's trying to say.
Oh, a pie girl. Not donuts, pies.
How can someone not like fried dough? Alright, so I like donuts. Just I like the sour cream donut, the old fashioned, the plain. I don't like anything on them. I like it with coffee.
We are just blending some dark colors on the outside. Can everyone see? I know we can't zoom in. These cameras kind of stink like that.
No, I think it's pretty good. It looks like it's got a pretty good visual. You're gonna need to lift it up when you're gonna show detail, but
And we don't have to color all three of them. I did some step outs, but depending on time.
Charlottetown has delivery companies that'll pick up whatever you want. When I lived in Montana, we had the what was it? Happy Tummy Taxi. Hungry Tummy Taxi? I don't know. I can't remember what it was. But
Something
yeah, they
like
would do
that.
the same thing. And they would stop anywhere
My
around
marker
town.
is getting dry.
Have you ever tried a cronut? Maybe.
Donut. I guess
What's
that's
a
like a
cronut?
croissant and a donut
Oh, that sounds
morph
fancy.
thing. They've morphed into one.
Yes, the original Dunkin' Donuts with the handle. Absolutely. Yep. That was a good donut.
It's time to make the donuts. I remember those commercials. They don't do that anymore. I feel like every time I go to Dunkin' Donuts, it's an old donut. Like, when do they have fresh donuts?
Well, not at 11 o'clock at night when we go for donuts.
Well, why not?
Because they're made from someplace else. They have to be shipped in.
Because I've finally broken my willpower at 11 o'clock at night, and therefore, that's when I want to eat bad. Fine, I'll eat donuts.
Oh, so I'm so happy everybody seems to have found their way over. I don't know why. It just wasn't happy for me.
Maybe one day we'll get it.
All right,
perfect.
Angie asked if we could stop talking about donuts. She's trying to lose weight. And you know what?
I'm trying to stop gaining weight.
Angie, it's a donut card. I mean, ooh, apple fruit. All right, you know what? If I just leave this, which camera can I leave this on and drive to the donut shop?
No, please wait.
This is ridiculous.
See, we got him on the apple fritters.
Yeah.
We got him. We hooked him in.
Put some fruit in it.
He doesn't like the chocolate, but he
No.
will eat some junk.
No, no.
Don't let him fool you. He has a sweet tooth. It's just not the same one as all the rest of us. It's too quiet.
I'm reading. I'm sorry. I'm actively reading. Everybody's talking about donuts. I'm trying to think of a way to, I'm trying to find a way to shift it.
Doo-doo-doo. I mean, they're literally watching paint dry right now. So.
Well, you could, talk to them about. Oh God, Mary.
Mary.
Mary. She said pumpkin roll. Over.
Okay.
That's it. I'll see y'all later.
There are a few things when you come into your second marriage. Okay, how many new husbands say things like, "Look, I love you, but my ex-wife made the best pumpkin roll ever. You will never."
And you know what? If she's
Live up to
watching,
And I'm like,
do
you know
miss
what?
it.
I
They were
accept
fantastic.
it. That's fine. That's fine. I just, it's not something everyone hears and can accept.
I'm honest about it.
Is there anything that you think I do really well, like cook or
This is not the forum.
when I do cook? No. Timothy, come on.
Connie Johnson is asking about your crafting background.
My crafting background.
It's always something that's fun.
I've always crafted things my whole life. My mom is crafty, so I grew up being a crafty person, like I'm sure most crafty people do. I didn't just start making things, as an adult. I've been doing it from childhood, just like my children. But then I started with Stampin' Up, just like kind of the rest of us. They sucked us in. And I went to a Stampin' Up party when I was pregnant with my son Hayden, whom is 15. He's 15 right now.
15.
He's gonna be 16 this year. And I went to a Stampin' Up party. Fell in love. I still have my first thing that I ever made up here on my wall. And I've always had stamps and ink ever since that day. Fell in love.
It was definitely a strange thing when we started dating, and she told me about her stamping hobby. I'd never met a stamper in my life, so I had no idea what. And she carried around this cube, this 24 by 24 by 24 pouch of 300 pounds of amazingness that I couldn't believe ever weighed that much.
My creative memories tote, roller
Is that what it was?
tote. Yeah, and I used that thing until it was no good anymore. It was falling apart. And I think I got it from Goodwill because I couldn't afford it. It was so expensive.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got all of our stuff colored. It doesn't really matter what color your frosting is because we're gonna essentially paint over it anyway. I'm gonna get out some like a easier.
It sounds like Stampin' Up
clean.
was really a jumping off point for a lot of folks.
Yeah, I think they're a pretty big company and they do those home parties that were really popular in the 90s.
Yeah.
I don't know if people do that stuff anymore. Do people go to home parties?
I don't know.
I keep getting invited to these pure romance parties and I'm like, stop it! My friends!
Hey, I just want to.
I don't want to go to that party.
I just want to point it out. I didn't bring it up this time. Again.
True. Okay. So I have some already made, but I'm going to show you how I made these. Okay, so we have the sugared donut, the powdered sugared donut, and the chocolate donut, this is my best attempt at a chocolate frosted, chocolate chipped donut. I don't know. Which one do you want to do first, Tim?
What's the question?
Which donut do you want me to make first?
Make the sugar donut first.
Sugared. Okay, so sugared is like the easiest one really to do because all it is stickles. This is sprinkled sugar stickles. Have I sealed it shut? Okay, so we're going to take one of our donuts here. Old fashioned, and we're going to cover it with this sugar. This stuff over time evaporates, the liquid kind of evaporates, and all you're left with are these little granules of sugar. But you have to be careful not to oversaturate your paper, and you also don't want to leave too little because then it won't really look like sugary. It'll just look kind of sparkly, and then people won't get it. You really want them to get it. So you got to use the right amount.
Everybody's already starting a debate about your cardstock for your base.
You don't have to debate. It's right here.
Yeah, Susan asks if we're hungry. Well, the issue here, I guess it really started because she's doing this donut card, so we've been talking about different donut things. And
Oh yeah, I had to eat this donut. Like I did such a good job making that donut. I was like, will you go get me one of those strawberry donuts sprinkled?
She's been planning this for a month. There was a Donuts with Dads thing at Dexter's
Oh,
school
yeah.
a month
I have
ago,
that.
and she's been working this through her brain ever since.
I've lost my...
Deanna Barnes says tiramisu. You know what? I've never had one I liked.
So once you cover it with the stickles, sprinkled sugar, you need to let it dry. And it's going to take a while, especially with the massive amount that you put on here. So let me set it aside. I have one already done because I prepared. All right, so that is the sprinkled sugar one. As for the powdered sugar, what I did was, now first I had just covered it with flock, and you could kind of tell that it was powdered sugar or sugar, but it really just looked too faint. So I wanted it more white, but I didn't want to make it too white. Does that make sense? Like this one. This one that I already pre-prepared, I think is too white because then it doesn't look like a powdered donut. It just looks like an icing, like a white icing donut. So you again, you have to leave the right amount of toppings on your donut. It's like your recipe. You gotta have a recipe.
Really? Jenny Calma with the most time-appropriate comment ever pops up and says, "What the flock?"
So what I did to have the right amount of white is I really just didn't take any care into where it was on here. I just kind of coated it. Haphazardly. All haphazard-like. Sorry for that noise. That was probably terrible.
Angie just asked where Dexter was. Are we going to discuss that little monster tonight, or
he got
we
sent
can't
to
pretend
bed.
like he doesn't exist, but you know.
He got sent to bed moments before the live started. It was so exciting. He's been terrible. All right, so I've got, this is just white Fun Flock, right? Yeah, Fuzzy Fun Flock by Stampendous. And you just throw it on there like embossing powder. Same kind of technique. Shake off the excess, and whatever is left on there, set it aside to dry, and then it's going to look like powdered sugar. Right?
It ends up looking like it.
Yeah.
I mean, right now it doesn't.
Well, now it looks like kind of like glue with Fun Flock on it.
Right. Is that what it is?
But look, when it dries, I mean, it still kind of looks like glue with Fun Flock on it. But it really kind of looks like a powdered
less
sugar.
like glue with Fun Flock
Yeah.
on it.
So it's fun to play with. And you could have kids like making their own toppings out of things. I'm sure there's a gazillion different donuts that you could make.
Did you just make up a word?
Gazillion? That's real.
I'm pretty sure you didn't say gazillion, and I would question the authenticity of it actually being a word, but...
That's a real word. Mm-hmm. Which is nobody's ever reached that amount yet.
I'm pretty sure you said gazillion.
Yeah, with a K.
Yeah, with a K. I bet it starts with an 18 somewhere, right?
That's the color number.
Oh man, you know, everybody's dropping the flocks like it's, you know...
Alright, let's make the chocolate one.
Ew.
The chocolate
Ew.
that Tim hates.
Yeah.
Now for this, I got, these are Queen and Company. Are we down facing?
We are.
And basically it looks like shards of plastic. That's what it is. I bought a rainbow of shards of plastic, okay? And this is the black one that looks just like chocolate chips.
Can you bring it up tighter?
Like up?
Yeah, see how tight we can get it. I don't know. You know, that probably doesn't work very well. Maybe not.
Are you not? It's not zooming in?
No, I can't control the webcams. No, it's
all
all
right.
No,
Well, I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
gonna continue talking about them. Yeah, so it's just like, I don't know. It could be clay. I'm not sure. But it is literally like there's it just looks like chocolate chips. It looks like chocolate chips. You can't eat it though. Just like this.
I mean,
This is polymer clay that's been rolled up and then cut into like these little tiny faux sprinkles. This is Brutus Monroe I found. But this I don't know who gave this to me. If anyone gave this to me at Creativation, could you let me know? Because I can't remember to save my life.
Who is it? It's Brutus Monroe.
Yeah, and so I couldn't. It doesn't say Brutus Monroe. It does say BRU, but I couldn't. And I was interrogating people on Instagram. Did you give me the faux sprinkles? I can't remember. Anyway.
And this is her without caffeine.
This is what I used to make this donut. This is the Nuvo. This is actually like a lavender color, but it looks really pink here on the white cardstock. And this is Sweet Lilac Nuvo drops with the faux sprinkles. But here I'm using the Nuvo. These are the vintage drops, the ones that are matte. And this one's called Chocolate.
Wow. Can't imagine where you got your inspiration.
My inspiration?
Yeah.
I first used this on that gingerbread card. And for this, I'm giving it a healthy coat. I like mine extra chocolatey. The ones from the grocery store are always extra chocolatey.
You used this stuff on the gingerbread, on the 3D thing?
Mm-hmm.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that having any brown on it.
Yeah. And
I mean,
pink
other than the
and green
gingerbread
and white.
looking. Yeah, well. Shows how much
I think
attention.
I used all the colors on that. I'm not sure. I don't think I left any of them unused. So I love having these cheap brushes that they sell in the craft store, like a pack of cheap, just kind of crappy brushes, but you can use them for all kinds of things. I have rolled through a whole pack of that stuff. I need to buy another one.
And on the doorknob of your gnome card, Shelly is probably right.
Yes.
She's right.
Okay, so that's why I use the kind of crappy brushes to kind of spread it out a little bit. I'm sure this is not how the Nuvo drops were intended to be used. But this is how I'm using them. They tend to crack when you put this much material over top of it, but I don't care because so does icing.
I bet you if you spoke to them about whether or not they wanted you to use it in great big gobs, they'd be all the happier to sell more.
Yeah.
More Nuvo to you. So
You're going to use a healthy amount to make your chocolate donut. Ooh! Did you see that?
You're a ninja.
That's from my Nintendo playing skills. I saved it.
You're all warmed up from the past couple days
my
of
Yoshi.
some mean Yoshi.
Okay, so chocolate chippities. And Tim, even though he doesn't like chocolate, he said, "Don't put so many. Let the frosting be seen through the sprinkles." You do give me some handy advice sometimes when I'm creating.
Well, because when you made the first one and it was completely covered, I couldn't see anything. It looked like a bunch of sprinkles
Just
on top
like
of
chips.
I mean, there was.
Thank you for giving me that
welcome.
pointer. Some constructive criticism.
I love to criticize you, baby.
I made you a card. I made you this card.
I love it. I want 500 more to send all my clients.
Oh yeah, we need to probably say that on a different.
No, we'll talk about that another time.
But Tim needs some thank you cards. All right, so I'm just trying to get all these sprinkles in there because that's the glitter, that's the glue, the adhesive on there. So once all of these dry, look at that.
So as a side note, there are several people enjoying Yoshi.
Love it. It is so fun. That's really what got Dexter all upset this evening. Because he wants to play and I want to play and he's terrible at playing with it.
He's not fun to play with. Like, you have to let
And
him
he's
go.
bossy. He's so bossy. Gets that from somebody, I don't know. Alright. So once they're all dried up, I have them already done. My extra white powdered sugar, the sugared donut, and I have my 2 pieces of chocolate donut. I do have chips everywhere. You're gonna get chips everywhere.
Oh, excellent. I finally got it. I'm not sure if I was able to show everybody your plaid pajama pants before now, but I definitely just got it on screen.
Honey, it ain't nothing nobody's ever seen before.
No, I just like to make sure. Hey, and somebody up there, I'm sorry if I missed it, but somebody up there was talking about Pong. I loved Pong.
Okay, so here's my A2 sized card base and my donuts. I've also got a piece of, this is Paper Tray Ink Classic Craft, and I'm just going to score this. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but on my original card, I scored the lines kind of to make it kind of look like a box or give the illusion of a box behind it. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going to use the scoring tool, and I'm going to do it, what did I do, a 1/2 inch? Yeah. So at every 1/2 inch. That does not seem right. Alright.
I don't think a 1/2 was what you were looking for.
It's already done now. We're going with it.
Tana said that Mario Kart and Zelda are some of her favorites. I could never get into Zelda. Zelda was never one of my...
There's a lot of people that told me to play Zelda, but
Yeah.
I haven't.
I was never a huge fan. It always seemed like it was always you were a Mario fan or you were a Zelda fan. It wasn't until later that you could be both.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like at least that's kind of how it was in my school.
But I went to your school. Not your elementary school.
Yeah, not when Nintendo came out. That was a little bit before.
When did Nintendo come out? Before?
1985.
I need scissors.
A card day's work. She's putting in votes for the video games, and I'm not going to argue with her.
Because they're good, or she's just playing Pokemon?
I never played Zelda Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64. She says it's the best game of all time.
When I met Jess, the first time I met Jess, I watched them walk away from me, and I saw her Pokemon backpack. And I was like, we're going to be cool. We're going to be just fine.
Maureen is asking if you have where's your little scoreboard? Do you have a smaller?
Oh, yeah. She sent me one. It's over at my other... I was using it on a different project.
Maybe that's why she was asking where it was.
Yeah, it's over... It's far away at the moment. I needed 2. Like, I told you that I was so thankful that you sent it to me because I needed 2 because I don't like walking over here now. I'm so spoiled.
That's horrible.
Okay, so...
It's too far to walk to your other work table. You're officially turning your nose up so high it's off the camera frame. You were just turning your nose up at me and it was so high it was off the camera.
I just enjoy the fact that I have 2 now.
2 scoreboards?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is Paper Tray Ink Linen Vellum. It's different than regular vellum only because it has like a pattern in it and there's like a white haze. It's less translucent, I would say. I'm gonna like destroy it. This is how I got the wrinkle lines in my paper for the background. And this is gonna go kind of crooked on my card panel. What did I use? I used this Nuvo tape. How are we doing on time?
We have 20 minutes exactly.
20 minutes left?
Yes.
Okay, so we should do the giveaway.
Oh, giveaway.
Yeah.
Those are fun. How do you want to do it?
I have a number. We're doing a Hefty Doodle gift certificate for $25. And did I pop this up? Yeah, I did. So Hefty Doodle gift certificate for 25 bucks. And I have a number. I'm going to ask you how many stamp sets of Hefty Doodle stamp sets do I own, and it's a number between 1 and 100. And the first person that either gets it correct, probably correct, right?
I mean, it's possible that somebody could guess
First
it.
person to get it correct will win the Hefty Doodle gift certificate. So keep track.
I'm going to
Moderator.
sit here and watch. I'm going to...
It's a difficult question because I've been on the design team
Holy buckets.
for about a year.
Oh, man, there's a whole lot of numbers coming in really quickly. My
Yeah.
goodness.
And this is scrapbook.com double-sided adhesive. It's super sticky. And so I have a lot of them, but I do not own them all. And then just talking about the stamp sets. So are you watching? Can you keep up? This is just white craft foam that I'm using.
We have a winner.
Okay, who's the winner?
Nellie's Artistic Creations.
Okay, congratulations. And that person, I would like them to email me so we can exchange information.
The number was 37.
37. I counted them twice.
Oh, there's still numbers coming in. My goodness.
There are some people that probably went and checked how many Hefty Doodle have.
There wasn't enough time for that.
No?
No way.
That's what I would have done.
That would have taken more time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way.
Alright, I'm just going to use Scotch 3M foam tape to pop up my donuts. That's not it. Dummy. Are the comments still just numbers now?
Yeah, for the most part, and lots of folks, congratulations.
And I believe that everything has to be within the United States. So did I screw something up?
Well, I don't know. As long as Nellie's Artistic Creations is within the U.S. and that's the requirement for the sponsor, then yeah. Then I think we're going to be okay.
Alright, so now I've got some adhesive on the back of my donuts. I kind of like the arrangement that I originally did. Plus it hides my super powdered donut.
I don't think it's bad. It's not super powdered.
It's super powdered.
It's the one. It was the one at the bottom of the box.
Is that the good one?
The one at the bottom of the box?
Yeah.
I suppose that depends on if you're the powdered sugar loving donut eater. I don't really know.
I don't really eat the powdered sugar ones
I
all
don't
that
know
much.
anybody
They're
who
very
really
messy. But the beignets that are powdered, that's what it reminds me of.
I don't know what a beignet is.
You need to go to Disney World
I've been.
and let me feed you things. Besides
No.
pretzels.
No, that's all I really want is pretzels. There's a vibration sound? Staticky fan. That's really strange. We don't have any fans running.
Okay, so now I need a
Oh, well.
sentiment.
A sentiment.
Sentiment. So I've got this piece of Lawn Fawn black licorice. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I can do this. No. I'm gonna cut it out. I'm gonna die cut it first. Because these, you can't see through these. That's easier for me. These are the Neat and Tangled Nice and Neat Skinny Strips. And they have this cute banner end.
I'll hold it up one more time. Oh, okay. That was a little late.
Oh. To get the whole sentiment on the strip. We need to get the whole sentiment.
No, I'm sorry. I was just reading the. Sorry about making it quiet again. I was reading the comments, and it sounds like people are likening the sound they're hearing to like a DVD in a player, like kind of a spinning, rotating, like a fan or something. We don't.
Your
have
mic might be close to my monitor fan.
I shouldn't.
That's the only thing I can.
Oh
think
well.
of.
No, we don't have any fans going. It's actually a fantastic day down here. It was 75 degrees here today. It was lovely.
Alright, I am going to start making some noise though.
There we go. Problem solved. Let's just make some intentional noise.
EK Success Powder Tool. Nuvo Clear Mark. And I still lost my tweezers. Oh, I found them.
Lovely, because I just kicked over your trash can trying to look and see if they were over here.
We've got Ranger white embossing powder. Gorgeous!
Oh, I noticed you didn't say thanks, a-hole, on this card. That's just for me.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
bunch. I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked making this one like a little tag by punching a hole. Now I have to remember how I did that. Dag nabbit.
Ooh. Aaron's in Austin says that it's going down to 40 tonight. That's no bueno. I hope we're done with that for a while.
Okay.
You okay?
Yep.
Are you sure?
I'm good. This is a 1/16 hole punch. It's kind of barely big enough to fit it all
I think I
on.
might have figured out what the sound is that everybody's hearing. It sounds like our Dexter is definitely not
he's
asleep.
yeah, above us. Maybe. You're probably gonna see this camera shake if he's running up there.
Oh, all right.
Okay, and I have a whole stash of twine and things. So last time I used this Stampin' Up! Festive Farmhouse. I think I got these 3 colors. So I'm probably just going to use that again, but you could go with a more traditional baker's twine. That would be cool.
Hang on a minute. I might have read the wrong name for the guess. It seems like there's a lot of people that are telling me that.
They're arguing with you?
I might have done something
They're
wrong.
probably right.
They probably are, because what happens is this thing rolls in 800 miles an hour. So let me see if I can find it again. We'll work it out. We'll make it right. We'll fix it. That's what we do.
Okay, so I've got some, what is this? This is Paper Tray Ink Jute Twine in my stash. I couldn't decide between these two in the beginning, so I'm just going to use this one this time. In the hole. Need some more tape.
So Stellar Crafts by Pam is asking, was this supposed to be a 24-hour event? For those of you who might be finding your way over here, it was supposed to be part of the 24-hour event,
yes.
And it will again look like it was part of the 24 hours.
Mary Polanco will be after me, so that's where you go after this. There are 24 people, not me for 24 hours. That would be terrible. Nobody wants to see that. No. Alright, I want a bow kind of here. You know who taught me how to make a bow? Martha Stewart. Not in person, on TV. She said to take 2 hoops and to cross them like you're tying your shoes, and then pull them tight, and then adjust the width. Ta-da! Martha knows her business.
Then why is it that our 15-year-old struggles with tying his shoes half the day?
I don't know.
Or is he just telling me that as a reason to be lazy?
He's lazy. I'm going to trim this because I don't want it that long. And I get to use my glue dot dispenser. These have the big glue dots in there though. I don't want to use these.
Mary wants to do an overnight slumber party live with wine.
Ooh. That sounds like a great idea. My
Jess
friends
is
are
in.
so smart.
Jess is already in the car.
My friends are so smart. Alright, these are just micro glue dots, and I don't care if people can see these. I mean, you can kind of like pinch them on your twine so it's a little bit more incognito. My twine bunched up big time right here. Looks like a little nest. Oh well, it kind of goes with the disheveled feeling of the card anyway. So I'm also going to do this one down here. And that's it. My card is done. Did we give something away to somebody?
Yeah, we gotta figure it out because I can't go up any higher. I'm like the chat is limiting me to how far I can go. Like I can't go back far enough. And anyway, we'll figure that out.
All right. Do we have time? How much time do we have?
I don't know how to figure it out until I can scroll all the way back up in the chat. I don't
No,
know how to
we can
fix
look
that.
at the clock.
Oh, how much time do we have? We have 6 minutes.
Okay. Do you want some questions? Do we have questions? The number was 37, and was the
I don't know.
Okay,
who
we
said it
can't
first.
scroll back up
I can't get up to see who
far
said it. I
enough
have
to make sure that we have the right winner, but I promise that the right winner will be contacted.
Yes, we will. We're gonna have to reach out to the right person and I apologize. Ricky wants to know if you're starting Christmas cards already.
No. Am I supposed to be? I'm not.
God, I hope not.
I just, I'm on spring and summer. I'm trying to bring in the summer.
Maria's asking for a close-up of the card. That's not a bad idea.
Oh, yeah. Is that good?
Pull it down just a little bit. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's not super clear, but it's a webcam, so I
Yeah,
apologize.
sorry guys. But it's really cool. I'll post photos that I took of this card tomorrow on Instagram, so you can follow me over on Instagram. It's my name everywhere. If you're new to my channel, I hope you guys stick around and have some card making fun with us. Tim's not always here. He just helps me with the lives. He just helps me narrate the lives. But you're kind of always around. It's okay though. I like it.
I work from home, so it makes it easy to be. Anyway, everybody's pretty happy with your card. I guess we should
Yay!
remind everybody about heading over to go see Mary. I'm
And
going to
if
drop the
anyone is
sponsor
inspired to create a card from any of the videos that they've seen during this 24-hour live event, you can use those hashtags. Hashtag a world of heart and hashtag a world of heart 2019. And that way everyone can see all the inspiration from the event. Anything else? Have I missed anything? And don't forget to head over to Mary Polanco's channel. Hopefully the link was in the other video, so we'll put it into this one also as soon as we're done here. But she's Mary Polanco Designs. Can you put her information in the chat?
Yes, and Mary's been here
Yeah.
all afternoon. She actually posted, or I'm sorry, all evening anyway. She posted a link, but
good.
Dana Driscoll just mentioned that the link isn't working. So,
Okay, well, we'll end this and shoot over to her video, and we're going to be there moderating her video for the next hour.
moderating?
Yep.
No. Participating.
Participating.
Yeah, we're not moderating it for her.
It's the same
We're,
thing.
we're not the boss.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.